Hello everyone, this is Grand Madam again. I hope you had a great weekend. This video is going to be for Tuesday, the 11th of July, and we've had another full moon, and we are not that far from the eclipse season. So, helicopter scared the bejesus out of me. On the last video I did, they were barking dogs. I never heard them barking, so I don't know where they came from. We don't have dogs in this house. All windows are closed. So, moving right along. Um, let's see what we have to contend with or what's in store for us this week. And we have, what do we have here? Okay. Here we go. We have the ninth house. Put it right here. The ninth house is in Aquarius. Well, I'm sorry, I'm going a little out of order here. Ninth house in Venus in Aquarius. What does that mean? A lot of second marriages in the making. The ninth house is for second marriages, higher education, religious institutions, not necessarily churches, but the study of comparative religions. So that's universities, trips to sacred places, sacred sites, things. Oh, travel, of course. Um, and what else? I said second husbands, second marriages. Um, what else does the ninth? I said the higher institutions. It's about learning. It's about spiritual development, ascension, maybe about the studies. Ninth house is all about the studies. So this is going to be an interesting time. These are my favorite topics. Okay. So let's just see what we have to learn or what lessons are in store for us. Some of you might be going to universities and colleges to study comparative religions. This is your Eastern religions from the Eastern side of the world here. Your Hinduism, Buddhism, you spiritual institutions or spiritual study institutions, the Kemetic Institutes, the Rosicrucians. Yeah, you would think they would be, the Rosicrucians would be in the eighth house. Not the way they're going public. So I'm just boot them right up in the ninth house right about now. Um, Institutions like that, studies like that, uh, sound healing, alternative medicines. Um, you get the drift. Okay. So let's see what we're getting ready to do. Looks like a lot of us are going to be students and married again. So I'm going to use the higher self oracle to see where we're going with this. Uh, now, this is not written in stone, meaning we have the flexibility. We're dealing with the energies around us. Energy moves not just around us, but it moves through us every day, all day, even when we sleep. Okay? So we can pick up impressions of things that we need to do or have desires triggered. And then we wake up one morning and we just have to do certain things. Well, these things are going to be ninth house oriented. And because they are Venus influenced, it's going to be things we love. And because it's an Aquarius, Venus things we love to do regarding Aquarius activities, we have associations, humanitarian groups, voting maybe, could be. But either way, it's going to be, we're going to be getting into groups we really, really enjoy, meeting new people, which is probably where the second marriages are going to come in. Doing new things, travel. Did I say travel? Oh, Egypt, Tibet, India, and some of this is off the beaten path, okay? Yeah, Central America, South America to the pyramids, or in the States, the Serpentine Mounds up in Ohio. hmm The energies of Arizona. This is a time of exploration. Okay, so let's see what's in store for us. This sounds, it feels exciting. I tell you. Studying abroad. Okay. Yeah, look. And the more we learn, the more we change for the better. And this is a time of transformation. Okay. Learning new things, how to live, how to think, what not to think. Happiness. So this is a good time for us. Haha, on the right path. Boundaries. We'll be setting boundaries. We might even be crossing some boundaries. Make sure you have your passports ready. And forgiveness, which is also something we're going to learn. How to set boundaries and forgive even ourselves. So, what's at the bottom of the deck? Oh, okay, you're not alone in this. No, because a lot of people are going to be going through this right about now. Vacations, study abroad type vacations. What do you call them? Sabbaticals. Sabbaticals. So I'm going to leave that there. How about a trip to Hawaii to learn the Ho'oponopono prayer? That kind of thing. God, that's exciting. It is. Let's put these over here. Okay. Tarot team. Using rider weights now. What is this about? I do believe I'm looking right at it. Some of us are going to be going through, we're going to be discovering new ways of being that we never experienced before. And a lot of that is coming from our travels. Those of us who will not be traveling will be meeting people from foreign countries or foreign cultures. You have people from foreign cultures. We have foreign cultures right here in the United States because the ways of the East is not necessarily the ways of the South, which is not necessarily the ways of the Midwest, which is not necessarily the ways of the West. And if we get any picky about it, the Pacific Northwest has a culture and ways that are totally different from Southern California. So either way, new recipes we're going to learn. Mhm. Right now, I'm thinking of the different travel channels we have on YouTube. There's this young one brother. His name is Ace, ACE. He just lives in South America. He's from Florida, but he travels all through South America. Went to Antarctica once. I enjoyed those videos. They're on here. Give them a shout out. Shout out to Ace. hmm And there are others. There are others. But just travel seems to be. I'm getting. I'm getting a rush. It's going up into my ears. Came right out from the sides, past the. Ooh, I'm past the hot flashes, so somebody is going to be doing some traveling. And don't feel bad about, even if you don't have the money to travel, some of us will be invited to travel, all expenses paid. Yeah, I'm still flashing, y'all. That's one thing about being a reader and working with spiritual stuff. After a certain age, yeah, it does trigger hot flashes sometimes. Um, whew. I was thinking about the bus tours in England and London. England, Kent, well, London, Kent, and that's when the flashes hit. So somebody's going to England. Whew, okay. Somebody's going to England. Okay. Please send us some pictures. Well, send me some anyway. Um, you can literally watch bus tours. And I'm not talking about excuse me, with travel agencies. I'm talking about people who have traveled to England and who are literally learning the country, or right, yeah, the whole country, by riding the public buses, okay, and pulling out their cameras. And as the buses drive by, they're just taking videos of wherever they go. I can tell you when I'm in Londinium, they call it Central London now, I think. I can look at a movie. Oh, I know where that is just by watching YouTube videos. You can. They have people doing it in Eastern Africa, Western Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, uh, Rwanda in Eastern Africa, Tanzania or Tanzania, Kenya. But you see more in Rwanda and Tanzania than you do in Kenya. Egypt, not so much. Those are, I'm talking about videos that you can see right here on YouTube. They're more with groups and their organizations. But I'm talking about everyday Joe and Jane Blow or Joe and Jane Doe who picked up their phone and just, just showed you where we are. Or what's over there. Shows you where the regular people go, who the regular people are. And one thing I've learned in London, those folks do walking like they do in New York. These I think they might do more walking in London than they do in New York City. I kid you not. Those folks walk. Traffic doesn't look, their traffic jams look nothing like our traffic jams over here. And people keep on walking. Okay. So, transformation to happiness, on the right path, learning to set boundaries and to forgive. That would be wild to go to Hawaii and end up in a Ho'oponopono ceremony. Oh man, I would love that. Okay, one more. hmm I guarantee somebody's going to England and Scotland. I heard, so it must be a tour. Oh no, to see some folks. Okay, to see their folks. Okay, cool. Their family members are over there. Overall energy. Ooh, Four of Cups. This is disappointment. I was expecting so much more, and you give me these three cups over here, and now you're going to give me a fourth cup of what I don't want? Please. Disappointment up the yin yang here. This is regret. Five of Cups. So you've gone from the Four of Cups to the Five of Cups. What is the challenge? Oh. For some, it can be the passing of someone you love or the passing of someone you know that you really like. Others are going to have to go through a major life change. That means anything from going from married to divorced, um, surviving a job reorganization, an office reorganization, department reorganization. A layoff. Oh, yeah, the strikes are coming. That too. But look, on the other side, look what's on the other side of that happiness. hmm Not so much if you lost someone who passed away, but this means the same as this. And it came up twice. So this is a double life change for somebody. Let's see what's next. In the past, somebody was working hard. They're working on every little, they dotted all their I's, they crossed all their T's. And now they're wondering if it was work. Oh, that's another transformation from working to retirement, or like I said, just being laid off. And they're wondering, should I even go back to work? Should I even go back to work? Should I even add any more energy to this organization, project, person? This is getting interesting, folks. money's there. Money's coming. So this is a total life change. Someone has sat still long enough to realize none of this is making me happy. I'm going to throw it all away and start a whole new life somewhere else. Wow. That's brave, too. That is so brave. Here we have the seeds of love with the Ace of Cups. A lot of emotion is behind this. I guess so. It's a major life change, a major life transformation that I think it was unexpected, but you're going to love it. There it is. Let's see. Let's look into this and see what this possibly could be. Hold on a second. Pull out my little bit, the Normans. A lot of worrying going on, a lot of anxiety. Well, it's getting ready to be anxiety. Decisions made, afraid of making a decision. Is this going to be good for me? Is this going to be bad for me? It's going to be good. And here's the King of Swords. Uh, the King of Swords sees things in black and white. He's your lawyer. He's your judge. He's your police person. He's your military person. This looks like job cuts and strikes. Okay? And we hear about those in the news. And it's going to be big. Oh, I'm going to have to read on that. But let's look into this tower, because we're going to be impacted by that. But you know what? When we can't get our goods from across the country, we're going to rely on the goods we have locally. And that's going to help the local stores. That's going to help the local service people, the local caretakers, the local folks who have the products and stuff we don't even know we're there, that we've been ordering from across the pond. And they're going to be just as good, if not better. And people are going to come together. They're going to be meeting up and strolling through and sitting around and having coffee in the market again. But let's see. What is the tower? What is the tower? What is the tower? I'm hearing buying gifts at the festivals and the fairs, your local festivals and fairs. Handmade instead of being made in China. What is the tower, Spirit? Tarot team, explain the tower to me. I am ignoring that. Explain the tower. Clarify the tower. I'm hearing the word regional. This seems to be about the strike. Yeah, the paycheck. We have issues of loyalty and longevity. That to me says what? That to me says occupation. What else? People are wearing it. People are really wishing. Now this is interesting. Are they wishing to be cut off? Or are they wishing not to be cut off? Goes both ways. And someone is taking a whole look at the situation. I think the strike situation is going to be temporary. It says 2 weeks, 2 months. Yeah, we're going to strike. Not us. UPS. And when UPS strikes, the rest of them may too. Amazon, I heard. Oh, here we go. This is interesting. What's behind it all? I guess the key to it all. Look at the heart in the cage. And look at the whip, cracking the whip. Heartless situations. Wow. Okay. Okay. Oh, did I put out the? I didn't put out the outcome. Oh, I haven't finished. I just looked at the tower. So this is probably about the strike that's coming. Let's keep going. Move that over here so it doesn't get in the way. I wanted to see what the outcome was going to be, and I haven't put the cards down yet. Again, change. Wheel of Fortune. Change for the better? We'll see. Mm, this is going to be interesting. Five of Swords. Someone's playing King of the Hill. And some people are leaving. Some people are leaving. What this hold on a second. Okay, put it this way. All right. Now this is a 360-degree change here. And I do believe for the love of the self, these people are going to leave the manipulations behind. And some folks may not come back from the strikes at all. Some may even set up their own delivery services that start out locally and then boom. That's interesting. And there's the distribution. There's definitely going to be disruption in the supply chains for our goods and services. But we have to go through that, folks. We have to. If not, but to save the rest of us who are stuck in inhumane situations within those supply chains. We're just, the UPS thing is just distribution. What about production? This is going to be a life lesson for all those involved, not just for UPS, but for the other services. And I'm feeling that after this strike is over, a lot of people are not coming back, not to work for those big companies, and they're going to have a huge hiring thing, a whole hiring campaign coast to coast. I think Amazon might be hit by this too. I'm just feeling it. It keeps running across my vision. Um, they think they need drones now. Confidence. A lot of people are lacking the confidence right now because of this major change that's going through. But their confidence is going to be bolstered. They'll feel much better once it's all over because while they are not employed or not going to work, they're going to learn some things about themselves. They're going to even discover more opportunities. They're going to create their own opportunities. This is interesting. This is going to be a major. This is going to be major, folks. Don't be scared. It's necessary. You'll survive it, please. Um, have you heard about the chicken that they're going to grow with stem cells? Imagine how that is going to disrupt the whole chicken industry. That's what this is. This, either one of those two in a spread, talks about total disruption of a supply chain or some type of system. Either one. Either one. Now, if you have both of them together, it's inevitable. It's inevitable. Um, let's see what the outcome of this is. Separation. I'm telling you, um, with this, well, it's just like with the pandemic. Look how many people figured out while they were away from work other ways that they could make money. how to work for yourselves. That's what this is. That's what this is. Under the deck, indecision, don't know what to do. Let me put this down. Let me grab the Normans again. What is the three of swords? It's talking about separation. I'm feeling it. We are at the birthing stage of a new world. And for all you ladies who've given birth, these are the labor pains. Funny, it's starting with labor too, UPS, and others. Distribution. After the labor pains have ended, we have the most beautiful thing in the world. We have love in its purest state, the new baby. That's what this is. A whole new system. Whole new systems are coming into place. And I don't think it's just going to be UPS. Distribution, I should say. It's not just distribution, manufacturing. Now, I'm not even. As I'm shuffling these cards, ideas are flowing in, messages. I guess it's a download. Uh, um, some company leaders feel that AI is the answer to more profits and less responsibilities to less staff. Mm-mm. What's going to happen is when they put that AI into place in certain areas, it's going to fail immediately. But in the meantime, the staff is gone and it's on people who made up their staffs are going to be doing their own thing, or we're doing something. They're going to take their skills and talents elsewhere. Some of them will take them home and work from home and create products, services, whatever you want to call it, online, working with blockchain systems. Uh, what else? What else, Spirit? Come on! Don't stop now. I feel the flow in my ears, but I'm not picking up any words. What else? Uh, we are going to be much more interdependent on each other than ever before, and it's going to be fun. We'll meet new people. Scallywags will be identified and exposed and removed from your groups, our groups. And it's all I'm feeling there is a direct connection. I don't know if it's with the UPS people distribution, with the collapse of the Dutch government over the weekend, Friday. They collapsed. And the reason they collapsed is immigration. They needed to. And let me explain. This is what's happening here. Unlike I live in the United States. So we have our issues when it comes to races and different cultures, diversity. Yeah, we haven't kind of gelled, we haven't blended, we haven't done the temperance yet. We're still a lot one cup, the other cup, one cup, the other cup, trying to blend and pull the diversity together so it's something we create a new product, a new being, a new country, a new institution, a new way of living, a new way of thinking that would grow the society, that would grow the country. We're still struggling. And the Netherlands, but we have the over here the way our government system is set up. We have the ability to do it. It's nothing holding us back other than ourselves to come together and form a new union. Okay, a better union. Over there, what's happening is that they have structured their society to be you have your one religion and one social Religion and cult. One religion and culture here. That's culture A. Another religion and culture here. That's B. Another here. Religion and culture. They're separated by their religion and their politics, their culture, and you have three pillars over there. What is happening as the immigrants are coming in and they don't fit in any of those pillars? Oh, some might, and some might not. And now, basically, the Netherlands is at a loss. They feel that if they restrict the influx of immigrants from coming in there, they can keep their pillars. But it's something going on that the pillars are not working with this immigration, and it's a jam. And it's like they can't make it collapsed. Okay, they can't get past it. They can't get over it. They can't get through it. They cannot resolve it at all. Um, to me, that's a symbol of what's going on in the rest of the world. We're safe. All we have to deal with is each other. All we have to deal with would be a temporary disruption in a supply chain, more than likely caused by something similar. Now, that's what reminded me of the Netherlands, the three-way split, the three pillars. Let's look at that. Let's look at that because I think it's all tied in. I think it's the beginning of a chain effect. The word chain is still there. It just keeps coming up, right? Chain. It's a chain of events. And where do I be? Let's go at the bottom of the deck. Oh, I was going to say what before we do the bottom of the deck, and I bet it's going to explain it all. I want to see what this Three of Swords is. But just like the Netherlands collapsed its government, so they have to go back to the king. What do we do? What do we do, Highness? The folks at UPS are going to have to go back to management's going to have to go back to the drawing board because this can be, it's not a total collapse, but it's enough of a disruption in the supply chain to cause a lot of loss. Okay. What is this Three of Swords separation? And from looking at the Wheel of Fortune and the Death card, yeah, it looks like it's necessary. So something is wrong there. Okay, one more, no more. Okay, let's see what this Three of Swords is. I hope I'm not being too political, but this is a direct, it's the same thing. Netherlands, the Dutch government collapse is the macrocosm. UPS is the microcosm. It's the same thing, just on a higher scale. Got it? Mm-hmm. It's about health. This is the tree of life. It says about health and well-being. You know, a couple of those drivers have dropped dead on the job because they were forced to deliver in 100-degree weather. Here's my paradise card. This is what I'm talking about. You see the sarcophagus? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So, I don't know how many of you who follow me or I hate that word follow. I'm not a mama hen with a whole bunch of chicks behind me. But viewers, I don't know how many of you are into trucking, but you're getting ready to get hit. If start thinking about working for yourselves. I mean, UPS and all that. Start thinking about working for yourselves. Maybe working regionally. Whatever comes out of this scenario, this strike, is going to be a greater improvement, but it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a definite fight. I wasn't expecting this. And for those of you who don't even have anything to do with distribution, the consumers, we're going to make it. We'll just go somewhere else. Like I said, we'll go local. We'll go local. Whether we like it or not, we'll go local. We can't get everything from Amazon all the time. We're going up here to Walmart. All right? That's how we're going to be. But for you folks out there who are in distribution, it's going to be it's a rough patch for you, but it's going to be a patch. But in the meantime, thinking clearly for yourselves. I think this is the big transition. And think in terms of your health and well-being. This is health card paradise, and here's the ending of it all. Okay? And you don't want to end yourself because of some company policy. That's what I'm saying. Okay? Because you just got, and how that works is, I just got to get this done. I just got to get this done. I just got to jump this load. I just got to, and all of a sudden, and you're gone. Why? Because you were driving out here delivering packages trying to meet this deadline and it's 120 degrees outside. You don't have any air conditioning in that truck. You don't even have water in that truck. For the rest of you, going to work not feeling well. I got to get this done. I got to get this done. I one years and years and years ago, the week before I started a new job was the week that a lady dropped dead at her desk. And there's been a couple of them. And this was just in a clerical job. This is years and years. How old was I? Oh, wow. I mean, almost 20, 30 years ago. How old is this? All right, older than that. Dropped dead at her desk. Now, you tell me what was. That was in banking. Another person I know in banking, she was just, in customer service banking, we can get really, really stressed. All right? Super stressed. And with the negative stuff, with the work that has to get done. And when you add your stress, oh, I'm going to have a baby shower for my daughter. Let me go do this. I got to get this done. I got to get this done. I got to get this. And grandma was gone. Didn't even get to see the baby alive. So this is what I'm talking about. Things that are changing. It's not up to us. It's not in our hands. This is divine. Okay? And once the dust settles, we'll be much better off. Some of us will be very happy. Some of us will just be content. But now is also a time when we have to set boundaries for our health and well-being. That's what this whole thing is all about. Don't let your job kill you. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. Okay. Now, what was I going to do? Oh, I was going to take a look at the bottom of the deck to see what was going on. Okay, I'm going to put these over here. We said, okay, no resolution. Put them up here. Has something to do with children or the pet. That's another thing. Education. All you teachers out there, and you know what I'm talking about. If it's not the children, it's the staff. Find your happy space. Make sure. Why don't you all get a health checkup this summer? Just in case. Just in case. And here's our Queen of Wands, who happens to be. She's my teacher. She's my marketing person. She's the go-getter. Some teachers are leaving. Moving to calmer waters. Okay. She reminds me of Sister Mary Elephant. Class, be quiet. Queen of Swords. Have a happier time. And look at this. Create a happier time for you. Make the decision now. Make the decision now. Put that over there. Yeah, while you're on vacation. Now I've gone from UPS to the teachers. It's not be a spirit. Okay. All right. We have the sun, illumination, exposure. Probably exposure because there are a lot of questions. Uh oh. Uh oh. Where's my money? Where is my money? You gave me these little quarters, but I know you have this. Where's my money? You owe me. Good gosh, I reckon. That's another issue. You're going to be playing with the money. You will be successful. You'll get your money. Some people are like, I'm out. I'm retiring now. I'm retiring now. So we still seem to be on education. Control issues, Emperor. This is also the card, my card for the entrepreneur. A lot of opportunities are out there. So is a lot of confusion and conflict. Pressure is unreal. A lot of emotions, excuse me, behind emotions and pressure. Emotions and pressure. Here's the official. These are the officials. And here's that temperance card I was telling you about. The officials are trying to take two different elements and blend a third element with to create a third element. Another way I can read this is how they are trying to have one person do three people's jobs. Okay? And they're, standing over you, watching you every single minute of the day. What are you doing? What is she doing? What are you doing? Okay? This could be a promotion. And that's another thing for a promotion. And then you get a little bit for that promotion. That bonus. And then you find out that bonus was either A, you didn't get it, B, they gave it to somebody else, and now you're looking towards your future and you want to work on a new project. In the meantime, anxiety is going through the roof because you don't know where your money's going to be coming from. And now you just want to, don't jump out, don't be hopping out there without a plan. Do not be a fool. Do not hop out without a plan. I understand that you're overburdened. You're fighting them off. Create a new alliance. Hope is on the way. You're not alone. This is happening to a lot of things. A lot of secrets are taking place here in management. We're back on education again. Keep your own counsel. The cycle is almost ended. And the bottom line, why don't you start your own school online? A lot of people are leaving. Okay? This is the Hermit. This is Virgo energy. This is Virgo energy. This Virgo energy is saying this. Now that you know the truth, it's time for you to figure out what else it is that you can do. Maybe a tutoring service. The boss is watching. They're borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. Agreements have been made you may know nothing about. They're going to be silent on them. They are going to, yeah, you're going to feel cheated. You probably want to be out there on your own. You'd be happier. Start making plans. Start making plans. Now is the time. Things will be happening quickly. So you can be happy. Okay? Make your plans now because there are some other plans other people have for you. Okay? That are not good. Blocking your path. Getting into your head. The swords are all mental. Like I said, talking you up for this promotion and then give it to somebody else. making you work harder, 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 harder. You doing this job and that job and the other job, or you doing this curriculum and then they write you up with an unsatisfactory or uh, just something like that. Okay, you stick to your guns, your self care, your self care, because they're still going to try to bring you some of these jobs. These people are just lying. They're just lying about it, which is why you have strikes going on. Turn people upside down over their money. There will be lawsuits. But in the meantime, you're going to have to ground and center, ground and center. And if teaching is your first love, try to think about your own school, a school online in your favorite subject or your subject that you are well heeled in, something like that. This disruption that we're going to be dealing with, it's already started. Um, it's like having a glass of mud, and someone has come. Let's just say spirit has come and poured the water in the mud, and now they're stirring up the mud. Okay. And after that mud has been stirred off, you can take a cloth, gauze or cheesecloth, and pour that glass of mud into another container. The container is going to keep the water, but the mud is going to be stuck in the sieve and that can be thrown out. That's what's happening to us right now. We're in the mud. It's getting muddy out there. But of course, you're going to survive. You want to survive and thrive. You want to feel good. Stay grounded, stay centered, and work on what makes you happy in the process. Okay? This is how we learn to live well. All right? And I'm going to wrap it up right about now. Go grab some breakfast. This is Grand Madam, and I'm sending you much love. We're going to be all right. We're just not going to be, it's just going to be different. That means we're going to have to be flexible and adjust. We either adjust or we collapse. I'm not collapsing. See you soon.